Hi, it's Julianne Moore, and I am going to walk you through my everyday skincare routine and my day-to-night makeup look. I travel a lot, so I need to find something that I can get kind of all over the world. I use a pretty standard face wash, Cetaphil. For years, I used like a regular washcloth on my face to exfoliate. And then I was in this place called Botanica Bazaar in Amagansett, and I saw this washcloth, which is called Sasa Washi, and it's a little bit of an exfoliator. So my hands are wet, and I'm gonna put a little of this in my hand. My skincare routine has gotten more and more complicated as I get older. I've always been really careful about washing my skin and wearing sunscreen. Here's my little exfoliating washcloth. But don't rub too hard because you'll rip your skin up. This is called elasticine, and you put this wherever you have fine lines because it encourages collagen growth. Just squeeze it like this into your hand. Okay, my next step is this vitamin C serum called Pro Heal, and I take about 4 to 5 drops of it. These two. One's called Sequence Serum 3, and one is called Antioxidant Defense Cream. And you mix them. It seems complicated, but it's not. 2 squirts, 2 of the serum, 1 squirt of the cream. This entire sequence I also do at night, but I only do the vitamin C serum once in the daytime. Now for the neck, it's called Nectifirm. So in case you forget what it's for, it says neck. You take 2 pumps of this. I really love radio frequency. I feel like that's something that you can do that's non-invasive, that makes a tremendous difference. So that and these products have been really helpful for me. Lastly, I have this amazing eye cream from Hourglass, which I really love because I'm very picky about eye creams because most of them are too sticky. It's called Equilibrium, and it's really amazing because it's very emollient, but it soaks right into your skin. So I use this in the daytime, and especially at night, I use a lot of it. While I wait for everything to soak in, I'm going to use this tool. It's by Jillian Dempsey. It's called the Beauty Bar. I also go underneath my eyes with this, which is great because if you're feeling puffy, it kind of moves the fluid around and it feels really good. And this is something that I like to do when I'm in the makeup chair before I'm working in the morning. So maybe while somebody's putting my wig on or doing my hair, I'll do this. So this is my new favorite sunscreen, Biore UV. It's great under makeup. My mother was very fair-skinned, and she was concerned about us getting sunburned all the time. She wouldn't even let us go outside at the beach until after 3 o'clock, and we could only stay for a little while. And then as soon as there were effective sunscreens, we use those all the time. Now that my skin is prepped, we can move on to makeup. This is a really wonderful foundation by Hourglass. I'm just using about that much, and then I apply it with this little brush. I don't like a lot of coverage. I like to be able to see the freckles in my skin and color in my skin as well. But sometimes people think that I've covered my freckles on purpose, but it might be the light or the quality of the film, how I'm being shot, because I don't generally cover my freckles. This is another Hourglass product. It's a really great, but very pigmented concealer. So where I like to use it, I use it, put a little bit on my finger. My issue is always right underneath my eyes. So like right right here in my eye socket. This is also an area that used to bother me a lot when I was younger, and bothers me less now. I don't know why, but I sort of feel like it's actually just the shape of my face and my eye socket, so there's not a lot I can do to control it. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of powder. Not too much, but just enough. Okay. I pretty much destroyed my eyebrows when I was a teenager, and then I let them grow in, and then I destroyed them again, and now they won't grow back. Drawing in my eyebrows is a major feat for me. The brow pencil that I really like is from Anastasia. It's called Brow Wiz, and believe it or not, the shade that I use is blonde. So a lot of people think that redheads have red eyebrows, but they very rarely do. They take the pencil and I start right in the middle, my brow underneath, and I fill it in so that it looks straighter. You rest your pinky on your nose so that you give yourself a little bit of ballast with it. And it takes forever. If you have to go somewhere, or if your husband's yelling at you that we have to go, it can be really frustrating. If I feel like my eyebrows are getting too archy, you can add a little bit of foundation right on the top and kind of bring them down. So there we go. Now I have eyebrows. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes with the Shiseido eyelash curler. And it just helps kind of lift them up. I started like tinting my eyelashes like years and years ago, and it was always kind of a pain in the neck because you have to lie there for so long. And then I realized you can buy the stuff yourself. So right now you can see I have a little bit of color on my lashes because I tinted them myself. So this is something else that I found. It's called Living Libations. It literally makes you look like you're blushing. I use it on my lips, and I can also use it on my cheeks. You can see how sheer it is on my finger. It blends really easily too. It sinks kind of right into your skin. This is another product that I use, the Olea Uso. People always think that redheads look great in peaches and oranges. Personally, I think we don't. So I like things that are pinker or like a plum, and generally something pretty sheer, but I really don't like orange. My next step is this Laura Mercier eye pencil called Amethyst. Put some on my finger. I like to put it sort of like very near the lash line. So my daughter is 20 years old and actually applies makeup beautifully. The one thing I always say to her is like, of course, don't ruin your eyebrows like I did. Mostly I tell her to take care of her skin, don't rub her eyes, and wash your face, and wear sunscreen. It's all the boring mom stuff. Oh my God, I've worked with so many really amazing makeup artists, and she was there from the time she was like a really little kid watching it. So, and then sometimes they would make her up too. So she really, I think, learned from the best. And I would not say that the best was her mom. I'd say that the best makeup artists were the professionals that just happened to be in our bathroom when she was growing up. So I like this Dior Show mascara because I like this color. It's brown. If your eyelashes are kind of clumping together, you can use one of those eyelash combs, those little tiny metal ones, to separate them. I like them quite a bit. When I was first starting out, I was on a soap opera called As the World Turns with the amazing Marissa Tomei, and I used to watch her while she separated her lashes with a straight pin, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Then Marissa and I found out years later they were actually genetic cousins, which is pretty surprising. So if this is sort of like a regular day look, but if I was going out, I might do a red lip. So this is Hourglass's Red Zero. This is a great red. It's super warm and vibrant. I'm gonna take my hair out. That's it. I did it. I have my makeup. I'm ready to go out. Thanks. Bye.